official YouTube series of your LRAB subject. Now, as you can easily see that this is a revision batch which is going on. If you really want a last and a quick revision, so this batch will be really give you benefit, okay? And this is the question batch in which 1,000 question of each subject will be there. So these two batch is very necessary for those candidates who are just going to give exam in 26, 27 and 6 March of 2022. Okay, so these both this one batch is very important. Okay, now this is a a numerical batch which is going which is already started from 18 February, and LRAB target batch is going to be start from 28 February. So a last revision for your AFB and this LRAB. So if you want to just purchase this batch, you only have to use the code Y391 for the maximum discount in this batch. Okay, now we were doing the important sections of the particular act. Okay, so before starting, I think we have already done the 10 plus act and its important section. Many students were asking, ma'am, whether we have to learn all the sections or not. So just please listen that you have to learn at least these section which I have already told you in the class. If you really want to score more marks in LRAB, so these sections are important. The wordings which is given in the sections are important. If you are not able to just learn the section, no, suppose section 1, 2, 3, anything, then at least just learn the wordings. Just learn the content which is written in the particular section. Now, in this class today, I'm just going to discuss you that what to do and what not to do for your LRAB subject. Now, please listen. In this LRAB subject, you have to focus only on the content, questions, and this sections and case study questions. Okay, so in LRAB subject, you have to focus on these 3 points: content, question, section and case study question. So first of all, I will tell you for the section. So whatever we are doing, we have done in the 9 PM session. You have to revise all the session of this 9 PM session. And for case study question, we have already done the a separate batch to solve the case study question, that is 375 case study question. So you have to revise those this one case study question. So for this portion, to learn the section and case study question, the separate batch is there for case study, and for section 9 PM session, you have to see all the session of 9 PM. If we talk about the question, so if these two things are the key point: how to learn the content of LRAB and how to solve the question. Okay, so for the content and for the questions, for the content, whatever paid batch you have taken, you have to revise all the contents which I have already told you in the paid batch. Okay, so that's why just pick one paid batch, revise whole content of the paid batch. This is very important to understand it, because the question of half marks, 1 marks generally come from the important contents of your LRAB subject. Okay, now those students who have taken the target batch, or those students who have taken the revision batch, so you have to pick any one batch. Whether you have to pick target, revision, paid batch, that is foundation batch, any batch you have to take only one. No need to revise all the 3 separate batch. Just pick one thing. Suppose if you have just taken the target batch, so revise whole content of the target batch. No need to revise all the 3 batches. It's really, I am giving you a positive thing that you have to revise. So one paid batch you have to revise so that your concept will be clear, because time is very less. Now you people are totally focusing on the PPB and AFB subject. So that's why I'm saying you, for the days which are remaining, you have to pick only one paid batch for the revision. Now question, if you do this thing and if you solve the question which I'm just highlighting here, the selection will be sure. You will score 90 plus marks. You will score 90 plus marks. Now, what are the questions that you have to do? See, first of all, the 100 question of free PDF that we have given you. Free PDF that we have given to you, you have to solve all the 100 questions. Why? Because these 100 questions are, it's contain the previous year question also. So that's why you have to revise all the 100 questions of your this PDF file. Okay, now the second one. The 3000 question batch, in which 1000 question of each subject, you have to revise these 1000 question. We have already, this 3000 MCQ question batch is there in the store. So those aspirant who are not taken this, so this is very important, because in this batch 1000 question each is there. So you have to take this 1000 question for the revision. Next one, for LRAB, the YT session of 7:30 PM and 9 PM. You have to revise all the session of 7:30 PM and your 9 PM session, because we have already done in this session, I think 1500 plus question we have done in this 7:30 PM and 9 PM batch. So that's why the, this 1000 question, 100 question, and this is 1500 question. I think these questions are sufficient for your revision. If you do this thing, just take one batch. Suppose you have taken the revision batch, so revise it very sincerely and just do all the questions of this batch. If you do that thing, then suppose if you not score much in AFB and this PPB, at least 45+% you have to score in these two subjects. Suppose the marks is less, so at least in LRAB you can score if 70% above. So average you have to score 50% above. So this LRAB subject will give you the average marks from the combination of all the three subjects if you do that thing. So please revise all the any one batch, okay, the important content and these questions. Do it sincerely, then selection is yours. Okay, and what you do not have to do, what not to do, that do not read any new content. These are the things that you have to do. Now, what thing you do not have to do, that the first one, no need to study new thing. No need to study, because time is very less. If you just study the new thing, then it will take so much time to revise it or just go through it very deeply. So that's why what you do not have to do, no need to study the new things or any new material. Okay, the first thing. Sleep properly. No need to sleep 10 to 12 hours, but at least 6 to 7 hours sleep is necessary, so that your mind will be free and focused, and you can easily do the questions and answers in your exam. So that's why sleep properly and eat healthy. This is also important. Eat healthy. Okay? No need to study new things, sleep properly and eat healthy. And the last one is do mock paper. Do mock paper as much as possible. Okay, no need to just, no need to just do a 100 or 200 mock paper. No, if you are just doing one mock paper in a one day, that is sufficient. But what you have to do while solving the mock paper, that no need to, mug up the answer. Okay, do not mug up the answer, but try to understand the answer. That's it. Try to understand that why B is right. Okay, so this thing you have to do for your exam. Okay, now we were doing the important sections. Okay, today is the last class of the important section, because from tomorrow we are just starting a fresh, a fresh material for the English medium batch, for the English medium student. So that's why we have done with the important sections of your LRAB, and in 7:30 p.m. session we are doing the quick revision. So kindly participate in the 7:30, because I'm just taking the live class in 7:30 p.m. session. So that's why live class is very important, and in 9 p.m. from tomorrow we will be start a fresh thing, a good concept, and we will just learn the concept of the LRAB from tomorrow. Okay, today is the last day of the important section. We have already completed the most act, because see, module A we have done. Module B you do not have to learn the section, because module B do not contain any section. Okay, module C and D we have done 10 plus act, and today we will do 2 more acts. So if you revise all these acts, so I think that is sufficient for your LRAB exam. Okay, now Transfer of Property Act. The first section that you have to learn is section 58, because section 58 define the term mortgage, mortgager, mortgagee, mortgage money and mortgage. So section 58 is important in TP Act. It's also, section 58 also defines the types of mortgage. So in the TP Act, what you have to learn: mortgage, types of mortgage, and next one, lease. This is important. This is the exact wordings of the term simple mortgage, which is defined section 58 clause B. What is simple mortgage? C, where without delivering the possession of mortgage property. I think these things we have already done in the types of mortgage session. Okay, that we have already done in the 7:30 p.m. session. So that's why you have to learn only the section which is defined here. So in the simple mortgage, what is the key point that you have to note down? That without delivery of the possession, this is the key point in which the mortgager will personally liable to pay the mortgage money. This is the key point. Okay, so clause B, simple mortgage. Next, mortgage by conditional sale. What is conditional sale? In which the conditions are there. The first one on the condition that, this is the first condition, this is second one, this is third one. Condition means, in Hindi we say shart rakhna. So first condition is that if the mortgager will not pay the money, then the sale shall become absolute. Second condition, on the condition that payment being made, the sale become void. Next, the payment being made, then the property will be transferred from mortgagee to the mortgager. So these are the 3 conditions which comes under the mortgage by conditional sale. Okay? Is that okay? Next one. Usufructuary mortgage, the section is clause D. Just try to understand or see all the important things of this types of mortgage, because this is only very important. Usufructuary mortgage, the one word you have to learn, usufructuary means the mortgagee can use or take the profit from the mortgage property. Okay, this is called the usufructuary. What is English mortgage? First of all, just see the section E. So English mortgage, where mortgager bind himself to repay the mortgage money on a certain date and transfer the mortgage property absolutely to the mortgagee. This is important. And those students who have just really, note down, who have noted down the all section, they will definitely crack the LRAB with more percentage. The next one is F point, mortgage by deposit of title deed. So in this one, you have to learn this Calcutta, Madras, Mumbai, and state government have authority to just declare any town that's come under this one. So these the question will be come from, from the content of the material. So that's why try to read each section very carefully. If you are not able to read the section, if you are not able to learn the particular, suppose these section F, G, then just try to learn these things. Question can become that who have authority to declare town as that's come under this mortgage, so state government. What are the three towns? These are the three towns. Okay. Now the next one, anomalous mortgage, G point is there. The mortgage which is not a simple this, that is called anomalous mortgage. A very simple wordings are there for this point. Okay, now the next one, lease defined. Section 105 of the TP Act is important, which define the term lease. Now see, the lease is defined, lesser, leasee, premium, rent, that is defined. Okay, the transferor is called lesser, the transferee is called leasee, the price will be called, see, the transferor is called lesser, the transferee is called lessee, the price is called premium, and the money, share, service and other things to be rendered is called rent. So these are the four things which generally come in the term lease. Please see this. Lease means simply in which for the permanent, suppose this is the A person, flat is there, B person has purchased that flat. So in this one, lease means for the permanent period of time, this A person has transferred the possession to the B person. Suppose I have to purchase the flat and the flat price is 1 crore rupees. So this is called lease. Okay, and license for the short term period, if I have just taken the possession of another person, that is called license. Okay, so that is a basic difference between the lesser, leasee, premium and rent. Question may become that in lease, what is the consideration called? Its price. That come in the half marks. Okay, now next one is FEMA, that is Foreign Exchange Management Act. Okay, now in FEMA only these sections are important. The first one is current account transaction, second one is capital account transaction, next is authorized person. At least you have to learn what is given in that section. Okay, it means suppose the question may become that which persons come under the definition of the term authorized person. Okay. Reserve Bank power to issue direction to authorized person, power of Reserve Bank to inspect authorized person, penalties are there, direction of enforcement, directorate of enforcement, and the last one is power of search and seizure. So kindly note down these sections. Is that clear to all of you? Okay, so these are the section. Done? Now, as you can easily see that this is a English medium batch, a new English medium batch, especially for those students who are targeting the May-June exam. So those students who are targeting the May-June exam session, so this batch is going to be start from 7 March, and don't worry, your exam will be held at the same time in May-June session. Because of Corona, this January session is, the authority have postponed the exam, but for the May-June, the exam will be held at the same time. So that's why those students who are fresher, be focused and revise and just come in the session. You will enjoy. The PPP will be taught by Tarnika ma'am. Shivam sir will be taught you AFB, and I will be teach you your LRAB subject. Okay, LRAB is nothing but a common sense and logic. Okay, so this is a batch. You can use the code Y391 for the maximum discount. Okay, for the maximum discount you have to use the code Y391. You will get 77% discount, and for 1% more discount, you have to purchase this course through the mobile. Now, how to? First of all, see, this is also a bilingual batch, okay, which is going to be start from 21 February. 21 February, AFB will be start. Then in March, PPB will be start, and in April, LRAB will be start. So, within 3 months, your whole syllabus will be finished, so that you can easily revise and do the mock paper. Just make a target that you have to, revise, and you have to crack the JAIIB in this year. Why I am saying? So that in 2023, a new subjects are coming in the JAIIB exam. So that's why please be focused. Okay, now how to purchase? I'm just showing you. For this thing, you have to go to the Adda store, okay. You have to go to the Adda store and just click on JAIIB. If you click on JAIIB, click on JAIIB, okay. And you can easily see this is a bilingual batch which is going to be start from 21st February. And for English medium batch, you have to click on view all. And this is the English medium batch, okay. You have to, first of all, you can see that in this batch 54 mock test is there, 82 ebook is there, okay. So for this one, click on view offer, okay. If you click on view offer, just enter the mail ID and coupon code Y391. Apply, and you can easily see 77% discount is there in this batch. Just make a target that in this year you have to crack the exam, otherwise you have to learn the new subject in 2023. Just make a target in 2022 JAIIB crack and CAIIB you have to crack, otherwise you have to you have to do more attention and more hard work you have to do from 2023. So just make a target that you have to crack the JAIIB exam, okay. You can see this is the bilingual batch which is going to be start from 21st February. So you can also purchase this one. Numerical batch is going on for those candidates who are just going to give exam this February, and this is the power pack of LRAB, okay. This is a video course in which you do not have to, sit face to face. You can see the video anytime, anywhere, okay. These are the video course. If you want a separate, then you can just take the separate one, okay. And this is the test series. You can see the test series is there, okay, and this is the ebook. Done. So if you want to purchase anything, you only have to do apply the code Y391 and for the maximum discount. And those candidates who are fresher in this session, so what I generally advise you to purchase the JAIIB ka Maha pack. Why I am saying? Because validity is 12 month. So within 12 month, it's contain all the batches of JAIIB and CAIIB in English medium also and in bilingual medium also. So just make a target that in 2023-22 you have to crack both paper. If you crack, then you will enjoy from 2023. So if you want to, you can see that every batches is coming in this batch. Even case study batch, revision batch, target batch, foundation batch, everything is there. Ebook is there, mock paper is there, and the price is very nominal because it is not possible to just take all the batches. So that's why I generally prefer this batch. Simply mail ID and just coupon code Y391. Apply. You can see it. 76% discount is there and only you have to pay 10,453. So in 1 year only you have to pay this much amount and everything will be available to you. So that's all for today's class. From tomorrow in 9 p.m. session we will start a fresh beginning for those aspirants whose target is to crack JAIIB in May-June session. Thank you so much. And if you have any doubt, you can just ask in a comment box. In a comment box, Nikita Singh. My name is Nikita Singh. I will give you reply as a Nikita Singh. Okay?